Example 10.4. Let us consider three scenarios: good times, normal times, and bad times. In the last 25 years, there have been three recessions: March to November 2001, December 2007 and to June 2009, and February to April 2020. However, let's arbitrarily assume that by the way, the definition of recession is not the standard conventional definition about quarters. This is just a month-on-month change of GDP. So let's arbitrarily assume that based on sample of previous few years, the probability of boom times is 27%, normal times is 55%, and recession is 18%. Let our stock A produce return of 20% in boom times, 5% in normal times, and minus 4% during recessions. Calculate the deviation from the mean as well as squared deviation and the weighted average of squared deviation, that is variance. Okay, let's do that. So first of all, we find out the expected value. We call this the average or expected value, which is a weighted average of the returns, the probability weighted average of returns. So sum product is the function that we use in Excel of the probabilities and the weights. So that's the expected value of the return, 7.43%. So shift control 5 alt OE tab tab, oopsies. Shift control 5 alt OE tab tab, oops. There you go, 2. Yep. And then find the deviation. Deviation equals parenthesis this minus $x$6, $x$6, deviation. Nope. Yeah, sure. Okay, and then the deviation squared, just call it DAV2. So equals that to the power of 2. Control D. And then to find out the weighted average, probability weighted average deviation square, or the variance, we take the sum product of the probabilities and the square deviations and then take the square root. So equals, take the square root to find out the standard deviation. So control C, alt EST, control Y. So 0.69% is the variance and 8.33% is the standard deviation. That is example 10.4. Thank you for listening.